Have you ever walked into a room and felt the magnetic pull of certain women? Women whose very presence seems to shift the atmosphere, drawing eyes and stirring unspoken admiration. They carry themselves with a rare blend of elegance and strength, a quiet confidence that radiates without effort. It's not just the way they speak or how they look, it's something deeper, an energy, a force, a kind of graceful authority that feels both soothing and intimidating. These women don't demand respect. They command it effortlessly, like the sun commands the day. Picture a woman entering a crowded event, her posture upright, her gaze steady, eyes gleaming with purpose. She doesn't need to raise her voice, to be heard, or resort to arrogance to be acknowledged. The power she exudes comes from within, an unshakable belief in her own worth. She listens intently, speaks with precision, and acts with integrity. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how they do it. These 7 signs reveal you're a high-value woman who commands respect. And if you recognize yourself in them, you're already strides ahead of most, living proof that true power doesn't have to shout to be heard. Number 1. You set boundaries without apology. A high-value woman radiates an unshakable sense of self-worth, like a fortress standing tall against the tempest. She doesn't just understand her value, she embodies it with every word she speaks and every step she takes. When she draws a line, it's not etched in sand, easily washed away by the tides of others' expectations. It's carved in stone, resolute and undeniable. Her boundaries are declarations of self-respect, spoken with a calm, unwavering conviction that leaves no room for doubt. She doesn't dilute her message with anxious explanations or desperate pleas for validation. Why should she? Those who truly respect her will honor her boundaries without hesitation, recognizing that her standards are not acts of arrogance, but pillars of integrity. And those who scoff or push back, they simply reveal themselves as unworthy of her time and energy. Picture a woman at a crowded gathering, turning down a request with gentle firmness. No anger, no apology, just pure clarity. Her eyes meet theirs with a quiet power, a message unspoken, but heard loud and clear. Can you feel that? The subtle strength of someone who values her peace over pleasing others. It's not just confidence, it's a profound understanding of her own dignity. And in a world that constantly tries to mold her into something more palatable, she remains beautifully, unapologetically herself. Number 2. You pursue growth relentlessly. Growth isn't just an option, it's a lifestyle, a relentless pursuit, woven into the very fabric of your existence. You refuse to remain stagnant, shackled by complacency or dulled by mediocrity. Instead, you hunger for progress, driven by an insatiable curiosity to expand your mind, strengthen your emotions, and nourish your spirit. It's the quiet moments of solitude where you reflect and refine, the countless hours spent devouring knowledge, and the courage to confront your own flaws with unwavering honesty. Can you feel it? That fierce, unyielding urge to rise above what you once were. Your dedication to growth isn't just about self-improvement. It's a powerful signal broadcasted to the world. It's in the way you speak with conviction, your words laced with wisdom earned through struggle and persistence. It's in your presence, radiating an aura of purpose and authenticity that others can't help but admire. They see your transformation, how you turn setbacks into stepping stones, pain into power. And as you elevate yourself, you inspire others to do the same. Because true growth is magnetic. It commands respect, admiration, and even envy from those who have yet to embrace it. Number 3. You're selective about your inner circle. You understand with unshakable clarity that energy is contagious, like fire spreading through a dry forest. It can either ignite your passions or smother them beneath a blanket of negativity. That's why you guard your circle with the vigilance of a wolf protecting its den, allowing only those whose presence nourishes your soul to step inside. You surround yourself with individuals who elevate your spirit, who challenge you to grow, who applaud your victories without envy, and offer wisdom instead of judgment when you stumble. The air around them feels electric, charged with ambition, authenticity, and mutual respect. But you've also tasted the bitterness of toxic company, how a single person's cynicism or deceit can drain your vitality, leaving you restless and uninspired. So you choose your companions with deliberate intention, understanding that not everyone deserves a seat at your table. Would you drink from a poisoned well simply because you're thirsty? Of course not. And so you'd rather walk alone, your own company a sanctuary, than compromise your peace for the sake of shallow connections. You've learned that solitude, when chosen, is strength, not loneliness. It's a testament to your unwavering self-respect and the high standards you refuse to lower. Number 4. You maintain your independence. You stand tall, rooted in your own power, refusing to cling to anyone for validation or happiness. In relationships, you don't bend your identity to fit someone else's desires. Instead, you remain true to who you are, unapologetically. Friendships aren't lifelines you desperately grasp for approval. They're mutual bonds of respect where your presence is a choice, not a need. In your career, you chase excellence, not applause. Your ambition isn't fueled by shallow praise, but by a deeper drive to fulfill your own vision. Think about it. How many people can truly say they thrive in solitude without yearning for constant reassurance? Your independence isn't just a trait. It's a force that commands attention. It's the quiet confidence in your voice, the unwavering steadiness in your gaze. People feel it when you walk into a room, an energy that says you are complete, on your own. And ironically, that's precisely why others are drawn to you. Your strength, grounded and undeniable, invites admiration. You're not afraid to walk away from what doesn't serve you. And that courage leaves a lasting impression, carving your presence into the minds of those who witness it. Number 5. You embrace authenticity. You don't bend or shrink yourself to meet the shallow standards others try to impose on you. Instead, you stand tall, rooted in your values, unwavering in your truth. You walk through the world with your flaws and imperfections fully on display, not as weaknesses, but as markers of your unique humanity. In a world that constantly pressures you to be something you're not, whether it's the perfect image of success, beauty, or conformity, you refuse to compromise. Authenticity becomes your armor, tough yet graceful, shielding you from the judgment of those who may never truly understand. And here's the beauty. The people who respect you, those who truly see you, they honor you not for the mask you wear or the role you play, but for the raw, unfiltered version of yourself. They see your vulnerability and strength intertwined, and that's what draws them in. After all, who wants to be loved for something that isn't real? It's the genuine you that resonates with those who matter. You are a force not because you fit into some mold, but because you stand proudly as you are. Number 6. You handle criticism with grace. A high-value woman doesn't shy away from criticism. She embraces it as a powerful tool for her own growth and evolution. Picture this: a room full of people, some nodding, some whispering, She stands, in the midst of it all, calm and collected. Instead of recoiling in defensive anger or letting self-doubt consume her, she listens, really listens. She takes in the feedback, not with a closed mind, but with a keen sense of curiosity and self-awareness. Her approach is not reactive but thoughtful. She assesses the words spoken, sorting through them like an artist determining which colors will best enhance her canvas. With each criticism, she finds a way to sharpen her strengths, turning every negative comment into an opportunity for improvement. This isn't about pretending to be perfect or denying her flaws. It's about using the information to continuously refine herself. Her grace under fire becomes something others can't help but admire. It's not just her actions that leave a lasting impression, but the quiet power she exudes, the strength to rise above, to stay poised, to transform even harsh words into a foundation for her own betterment. People walk away not only respecting her, but feeling inspired by the quiet, unstoppable force that she is. Number 7, you are unafraid to walk away. Perhaps the most powerful trait of all is your unwavering ability to walk away from anything that no longer serves you. Imagine for a moment standing at a crossroads in your life. On one side, there's the comfort of the familiar, the toxic relationship that, deep down, you know only drains you, the career that's suffocating your passion, the friendship that leaves you empty rather than lifted. On the other side, there's the unknown, the fear of stepping away from what's been holding you in place for so long. Yet, you choose the unknown. You choose freedom. You understand that releasing what no longer serves you isn't a sign of weakness, but of profound strength. It's the strength to honor your worth, the wisdom to recognize when something or someone is holding you back. How many people do you know who cling to what's familiar out of fear? Fear of being alone, fear of failure, fear of what might come next. You don't. You embrace the discomfort of change because you know that true growth lies in breaking free from the shackles of the past. And that is true power. The power to decide, to reclaim your life, and to move forward, unburdened by anything or anyone who does not align with your future. That's a power few ever truly tap into. But you've unlocked it. Conclusion. Now pause for a moment and ask yourself, how many of these signs do you recognize within yourself? Take a deep breath and really reflect. How often do you seek validation from others, or lose yourself in the noise of the world around you? The truth is, respect isn't something you chase. It's not something you can force or demand from others. It's something you attract, effortlessly, through the strength of your actions, the clarity of your mindset, and the unwavering confidence that radiates from your sense of self. When you stand firm in who you are, when your choices align with your values, the world begins to notice. It's like a magnetic force. People are drawn to your presence not because you ask them to, but because you hold yourself in such high regard. Until next time, remember this. Keep rising, not just for yourself, but for every woman who is ready to claim her power. Because in the end, the world respects a woman who respects herself. The journey is yours, and it begins within.